Right. Same shirt, different background, got kicked out of my house. Not literally, but there's too much commotion, so I came to campus just for you. And I came to campus when I was already hungry, and now I'm even hungrier. Okay, let's see how far we get. Um, Weighted average. So it's the third inventory costing method we would use when we're using homogeneous products, things that more or less always look the same, but vary in price. So the data 390 units at $3.80. Let's get us started. Beginning inventory 390 at $3.80 for a total of 1482. Then on January 9th, we purchased 90 units at $4 a piece. So I'm going to record that in goods purchased, $4 a piece. And this is where it gets interesting. Okay? This is where it gets interesting. I now have the original 390 units that cost me $3.80. I now have 90 units that cost me $4 a piece. The question is, when I use the weighted average, I'm not going to use $3.80 if I'm starting to sell something. I'm not going to use 4 either. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the weighted average. It's not going to be the simple average. The simple average would be $3.90, just the average of 380 and 4. No, we're going to do this the weighted average. There's more units that were purchased at the $3.80 number as opposed to the $4 number. So my result is probably going to be something closer to 380 than 4 using weighted average. And the weighted average method, I'm going to take 1842, the total cost of all of my inventory, divided by 480, the total number of units in my inventory. So 1842 divided by 480. If I round up to the nearest penny, I'm getting $8, sorry, $3.84. Something closer to the 384. Sorry, to the 380. Okay, January 25th. How many units did we purchase? We purchased 120 at $4.10. 120 units at $4.10. Now, okay, now I have the 480 units that were at $3.84 from the first bucket. Now I have a new bucket, which is 120 units at $4.10. And now I'm going to figure out a new weighted average. The new weighted average is going to be $2,335.20 divided by 600 units. So if I do that math, I get $3.89 if I round to the nearest penny. Okay, now on January 26th, how many units am I selling? On January 26th, we are selling 430 units with 170 units still in inventory. Okay, so 430 units I will sell. 430. And the weighted average cost of each one, $3.89. All right. Therefore, what did I do? If I had 600 in my inventory, each one cost me $4.30. Man, I'm killing myself. If I have 600 in inventory and I sold 430, then I have how many left? 600 minus 430. That's looking to me like it would be 170. And the cost per unit again is $3.89. 661 in my inventory, and my cost of goods sold is 1672. What's that? Actually, let's check it. Fingers crossed. Oh, oh, looks like we are good to go. I think we are good. Looks good. That is weighted average.